Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Rope and Ranch channel. I'm Red Lilac 78, or as most of you guys know me is Red. I am the creator of ropeandranch.com, which is an online web game where you can breed and train horses, goats, cattle, and poultry. And soon we will be adding multiple different species into the game, and we would love to see you there. On top of that, I love doing streams here where I play Sims, Minecraft, Star Stable, and lots of others. So thank you again for visiting my channel, and let's jump into the video for the day. Hello, good morning everyone. From my point of view, we are currently at 10 in the morning. You guys are like, man, Red, that's not even too early. Look, it's early for me on a Saturday. But I woke up, can't go back to sleep. So we're gonna get started with some recordings for the day. This is my second playthrough. My first playthrough, my first horse was, see, this makes me wonder, is our first horse always a female? Because it doesn't tell you, like here. I think our first horse is always a female. I'm almost positive. But our first run through was with Opal as my starter horse, and so I think I might do this, which is going to look like my horse April in real life. So I think I'm going to do her. Now, I've gotten a lot of tips and a lot of ideas on how to make this the best run through possible. So I'm very excited. Sorry, I'm applying some lotion because my Apple Watch has been rubbing my wrist raw within the last few days. And it's also very cold here. So we're going to run through the tutorial here with our little starter horsey. Oh no! We have to back up. Canter, jump, 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 and we're done. Okay. So we have officially done the move in. We're going to go to the library. I'm going to show and look at the horse care stuff. Magical. It's exactly what they wanted us to do. No borders on day one. That's fine. Getting a little bit more understanding of what this game is. Nothing is dirty. We're gonna water, feed, and we're gonna go ahead and do the grooming, which build a riding arena, build, okay. Then when you were done with the day. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and groom her. We can't start training her or anything yet because it's still day one. But we won't be able to do anything here until the parking lot is open. So let's go ahead and clear, and new day. That one's simple and easy. Now we have our riding arena, and it's going to give us the groom your horse and muck out the stable. That one's simple and easy again. We got this. Groom your horse. Little baby April. April Rain. There we go. We're also going to go ahead and feed her. We're going to ride and give a riding lesson. No. We're going to give a lesson as a beginner on April. Yes. Now, this is literally the only time I used the lessons because I really didn't... It's not that I don't like them. I think they're brilliant. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. They're brilliant, but they're not my... Like, I don't want to be sitting here doing... I don't know. Not my cup of tea. It's too much thought, which I say very humorously because riding is a lot of thought. Like, it's a lot of thought and a lot of critiquing. And so it's just funny to me that I say that it's a lot of thought. But it really, really is. Up, down, turn around. No. Gosh, I need to get this coffee in me. All together now. See, I'm not very, like, coordinated. So this is what just kind of throws me off. Because I'm like, man, this doesn't make any sense. And it's not that it doesn't make sense. It's the fact that I get confused or it's just hard. Down, over, forward. And maybe the more that I'm doing it, it actually might be getting easier. Back to stable. So that was the first goal. And then the next one is doing a first training course. So we're going to train and do this. Now my main goal from this is going to be, obviously I know now that this horse is going to be the one that we compete with. And so I want to be able to get that all correct, and I need to be able to have her trained up for that. So I want to continue increasing those skills. Oh, whoops. You have a update on a application you have. Well, thank you so much. Unless it is that you are interested in me, please. I have been applying to jobs left and right. As you guys know, I am a game developer. I am the developer for Rope and Ranch. Currently, I am working as retail. I love it. I love retail. Okay, whoa. That's a sentence. I love Tractor Supply, which is what I work for. I love Tractor Supply. I love being able to help the people. I like being able to have that communication and be able to have the knowledge that I have and share it with other people because I know stuff. So I really like that. But it's work. And I am 100% having health issues that I don't know how to change. And I'm obviously qualified to do something in game development and graphic design and all of the things that, you know, I have used in my skills to create Rope and Ranch. Ew, that was a really gross lotion sound. I'm sorry. But, you know, it is what it is, and I haven't been able to find a job in IT, in technology, because of the market and because of AI and because of everything going on. You know, they said that AI would be coming for a lot of jobs, but they also said that IT was always going to be needed, and that is changing a lot. So I'm trying to figure out what else to do. You know, obviously I can do content creation. I can try to get the game going up and running how it is, but it's not what it is. So Let's see if we have any borders now. We do. Let's start grabbing some borders. And let's see, what kind of boarding was that? I didn't even look. Schooling. Okay. It's a yearling, too. I have never had a yearling boarder. She's very cute. So, first and foremost, I want to be doing... Now, someone on my video said something. Hold on. Chew! Chew! Goodness! Someone on one of my videos said something. Let me see the comments. Again. Content. This video. Nope, not there. What about here? Oh, I have to hit view all, of course. Okay, go back to this one. View all. They say... I recommend lunging instead of show jumping. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was doing. Stat-wise, it's +7. Yes, 7, 4 for 23 energy. Oh, okay, okay. But you get for 20... Yes. Yes, okay. That is what I was thinking. Oh, wait, no. I didn't realize that she was exhausted. She's exhausted? Oh. I'm sorry you're exhausted. I didn't realize that the first day. Whoops. Sorry. I'm already injuring my first horse. So we're gonna go ahead and do the trainer. I know, girl. Life is hard as a baby horse. At this point, she's training herself. No, 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 no. Oh gosh. Here we go. You guys love when I scream at the horses, apparently. The amount of comments I had of you guys laughing at me talking to Rico. No! Okay, I'm gonna start waking up Tony. Okay, dude, can you... No! One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Life is hard. I'm sorry, you dum-dum. Come on, let's go. We're gonna try this again. It's early for me too, horse. No. Come on. Come on. Canter, canter. Trot, 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 trot. Walk. It's gonna... No, walk. Okay, we got this. We got this. I think this is one of the funnest parts, is the lunging. When I'm dealing with baby horses and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to scream at this horse. Like, it definitely is a fun part of the game, and I like that. But yes, so sorry, back to the me applying for jobs. I got a notification that one of my jobs was updated, and it was someone saying that they did not select me. So thank you. Thank you very much, job. You're missing out. Red is amazing. I am a great programmer. One day, guys. No, no! I'm gonna you. Okay. You're gonna be bonked. Oh my gosh, guys, I think Tony's awake. I tried to wake him up multiple times, and he was not waking up, so I was like, fine, I'll just get up and make my coffee, and you can sleep. Oh, gosh. I'm just getting ehs. I'm gonna at this thing. Ow! Now I'm injuring myself. Trot, 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 trot. Canter. Canter. Trot, 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 trot. Walk. No, walk. Okay, well, you're gaining confidence. So that's good, I guess. We gotta remember this is absolutely a yearling. I think this is the lowest confidence I've started with so far. I know. No. No. We're gonna walk. Like a horse. So, something my farrier always said was, come on, be a horse. And, growing up with hearing that all growing up, it has stuck with me, and so now I say it, hilariously enough. No, that is not a walking. No, that's not a trotting. This just literally makes me miss training horses. Like, I miss it a lot. A few months is not going to go by fast enough for me to get home and be able to work with horses again. I cannot wait to start showing you guys content of, like, actually working on my ranch and getting things back to the way that I had it. I mean, it's been almost 6 years since I've been with my horses and working on the ranch and doing training and doing rehabilitation, and, you know, that's huge. And, I mean, I'm just gonna, I'm so excited. I'm so utterly excited. I used to sponsor a rescue out in Texas that was for, they were located in California. Both of the rescues I have done were located in California. But this first one was just starting their Texas branch, and they were really cool. And then she left a horse with me for 6 months. So the first horse that she brought to me, her name was Pippa, and Pippa just needed a soft place to fall and needed someone to kind of, like, help her kind of understand that the world wasn't scary. And so I fostered her for a little while, for like maybe 2 or 3 months, and then I returned her, and Pippa went into, like, rehoming processing. And I loved Pippa. I fell in love with Pippa. And she was the cutest little buttermilk buckskin, and I'm pretty sure she had Appaloosa in her, because in the sun you definitely could see that she had a little bit of, like some of almost like a spotted blanket going on. But she was so light you really couldn't tell. And then the second horse that they brought me was a Hinny, and she was completely untamed, like couldn't even touch her. And so we ended up putting her in a back pasture where she couldn't hurt herself, and she had a lead rope attached to her at all times. So she had a halter on and a lead rope like this in the pasture, and I actually had to double lead rope it because of how close you could actually get to her. And so every day I would go out there into the pasture, and this was told to me by a farrier. And, you know the horse community. I'm going to say this, and you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, Red, that's so like, la 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 la. Shush, okay? Horse didn't get hurt. Everything's fine. Like, I hate the horse community. I hate the horse community. Why are y'all so mean? But seriously, she was fine. And the way that I had to do it is every day I would go out there and I would grab the front of the line and I would follow her, or I'd like pull all the way up and then I'd try to pet her face. And then I'd let her go. And then I'd wait like 30, 40 minutes. And then I'd go and I'd do it again. And eventually I took one of the lead ropes off. I was able to take it off. And then it got to the point where, look, there you go. It got to the point where I can't give a lesson with another horse, can I? No, I can't. Okay. So I can't cover her. Are all of the coverings that? Well, Duke is 140, but he's not painted, and I really want to paint. So I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow. Okay. I can do that. And eventually I was able to take one rope off. And eventually from there, I would just sit in front of her and let her eat. And I would try to like pet her nose and, you know, work with her that way. I have no idea how old she was, but she was absolutely terrified. Whatever was going on in her life before she came to the rescue, she was just really, really terrified. And I feel so bad. But she was left at my property, like at the point to where I was like texting the rescue and I was like, bro, like I still have this horse in my backyard. Can someone, like, how long am I supposed to have her? Like, she's not doing anything wrong. Like, she's doing great and she's definitely not like tame yet. But like, what do you guys want me to do with her? Like, what's happening here? And they just were not communicating with me. And I was like, okay, you know, great, another mouth to feed. But it just was really weird. It was really interesting. And so, eventually we got in contact with the rescue. I was able to have a conversation with them. And they were like, oh yeah, no, we'll come and get her. And then literally the next day they came and got her. And then I never heard from the rescue again. So that was really weird. And that was my first experience with rescuing. After that, I started getting involved with some of the other organizations that were around more globally. And I didn't do any like sponsoring of them where I was doing rehabilitation, but I was doing like all the social media posts and trying to help with like that. And that was with All Seated in a Barn. So like literally right after I moved here to Missouri is when I started working with All Seated in a Barn. And it worked really well. You know, I was just making social media posts, trying to get, you know, that going. And now All Seated in a Barn has a location in Texas, like 20 minutes from my house. And so I plan on potentially going to them when I move and asking if they need any help, any volunteers at the barn, any assistance with taming or just basic ground training, and seeing if I can assist in that aspect. And if I can, definitely all of that content is coming to you guys. So we're going to see how that works. And I'm very, very excited for that. So yeah, we'll see how that works. Now, I need a little bit more money for that covering I was talking about. So let's see if I can give a lesson. Oh, 30 plus tip. Okay, we can do that. Because we just need a little bit more money for, for this covering that I want to do. No, that way. Sorry, this is taking a lot of focus out of me when I do these. 160. Okay. Breeder. Cover. Select. We can do... If we do one more lesson, we can do this guy. And I have a feeling that the more that they have, the better chance that they have with getting those markings. So let's try seeing if we can do that. Yeah, because I was seeing a bunch of people talking about how day one, or like what days to start trying to do things on. To start like getting... $200. Okay. Breeder. Cover. Select. Cover mare. Okay. Okay. And now, on top of that, we've got to get this up to there. So, we're gonna do training, and we're gonna do the hide. Oh, wait. No. Back to Sable. That says she would be exhausted if I did it. Okay. Then good horse. Next horse. This one is going to need to have some training as well. Ooh, one of my friends who does deving just messaged me. Yes, I love you. Thank you. He said he was going to take a look at something that I have been struggling with as far as styling goes for the game. I've been getting a few complaints about the side menu from a few of you guys on the new update. Gosh, horse, you are going to be the end of me. And he said he was going to take a look at it because he's a lot more of a styling nerd than I am. And I have exhausted all of my brain power onto it. And so I'm like, I can't stare at this anymore. Please, can somebody else look at this? So he said he's going to look at it, and maybe I can figure out where it's kind of doing that from. Okay, easy. Look at that. Pretty sure I'm just gonna stop once she's fully, like, confident. Something I noticed and kind of didn't get is it says in the boarding section how much... So this is a question to you guys, because, you know, you guys are answering my questions. It says in the boarding area that you have to exercise them every day. How much do I have to exercise them? Can I exercise them just a little bit? Or do I have to, like, literally exhaust them? Because once they've reached, like, how much they were supposed to be trained, I just don't know how much more I have to go, I guess is my question. So, like, she's been worked. She's definitely been exercised, but she hasn't been completely exercised. And if I go to my office here with boarders, see, it doesn't say exercise, actually. You have to take care of the horse and train it. So maybe I don't have to exercise it at all. Like, once it's done. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to feed today. I don't have any food, and I don't think I have the money to buy food. Do I? No, I don't. So I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow when I get some more money. New day. Okay. Oh! Okay. So he's just given me more food. Well, thank you. That actually helps. Not that I'm going to tell everybody to rely on that, but that definitely helps. So our goals are still training up, which we've got to get. If I didn't exhaust her the first day, I think we would have been there by now. But since she exhausted herself because she's a freaking psycho, yeah, we've exhausted ourselves. So I'm gonna actually try to be putting more effort into my days and see how far I can actually go and how many babies I can actually get. Which, to a little bit of a degree, I'm sad about, because I really enjoy the idea of taking my time with games. Like, I'm not the kind of person that normally wants to get everything done in the beginning. I want to take my time. But, obviously, to get as much content and get as much playthrough done, we have to push our limits. Which I think is interesting that everybody's doing, because that's kind of hilarious, and how people work on Rope and Ranch. Literally, I have had situations where I've released a new horse breed, and I'm like, oh, it'll take them a couple days to, like, do this. Took them, like, 4 hours. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just put all of that work into it, and they just literally took 4 hours to get through the process that I was, like, hoping was going to be a while. And I think that's the biggest part on game development that you don't even think about, is the idea that, oh my gosh, people are very, very diligent in the idea on how much they want to do and how hard they want to work to pushing something's limits, especially a horse game. So, yeah, fun times. That's been fun. But we're going to get some videos recorded this morning, get them scheduled out, and then I'm going to finish coding the page that I'm working on right now, which is the registry information for you guys. And then I'll move on, and I have a few more started template-wise that I am converting over. I was really hoping to get all of this done by end of March. So now I'm kind of scared. I feel like the timeline is coming close, and 70 pages in 30 days on top of me planning a wedding is a lot. So I'm almost wondering if April is going to be our pushback now. Who knows? Who knows? Recoding the entire game has been exhausting. That's all I know. I love that this is another aimless game that I can play. I was talking yesterday about how when I was playing Star Stable, it's a literal aimless game that I can just sit there, and the whole time that I'm playing, I can just kind of be like relaxed and not stressed. And there's a lot of horse games out there where I feel like it just gets very overwhelming very quickly. And especially as like a streamer, when I'm streaming and I have no talking points because I'm bored and nothing is working and it just makes me angry the entire time, it's definitely a different feeling than games like this where things are a lot easier to work with. Okay, back to the stable. Awesome. Look, we got some food for you, girl. I'm gonna do your brush down, because good job. Let's get those out of your hooves, and then we'll clean your hooves and brush you down, and we're gonna feed you, and I'm gonna... Why can't I do trails with her? I don't know. Probably the too young part. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do one training just so I know that I have exercised her, and that's going to be my test on can I exercise them without their owners getting pissed off. I'm curious on where they got the sound effects of the and the because it makes me laugh, and it'd be a fun little tidbit that this is actually her voice that she recorded, and she sat there and laughed at herself multiple times trying to figure out what she's doing. Okay, we got that. And then we gotta do the trail ride, which, I don't know, can you go for a trail ride? Will you be exhausted? She will. She will be exhausted. We'll do that tomorrow. Okay, we're at day 5. We're gonna groom for a second. Nay, nay. And let's go hit that trail ride. My coffee is very good. Thank you for asking. My coffee is very, very good. I have not decided what I want to do for breakfast yet. Okay, we've completed that goal. Okay, then we got the apple one. Let's go to our office again. Borders, we got a border. Then we're gonna go move. We're gonna do another trail ride because we gotta go find those apples. And the apples are gonna be over here. Yay! Jump. 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 Okay. Back to stable. We did that. Competition license. So 60 and 40. We're already there. So, is she already groomed? Did I already groom? I can never remember, if I've groomed horses or not and, like, how that works. I groomed her because we went on the trail ride. So she's already groomed. So we're gonna do the... We're gonna do just the, this one. And I have a feeling that she's gonna be in her, second trimester tomorrow. And so we're not gonna be able to do anything else with her tomorrow. So let's just try to get what we can done today. Back to stable. Okay. So we did get that. The first ribbon. Top 3 in town. Compete. And I can start that now. Amazing. This is also already so much farther than I was on my other game. So I'm excited. Okay, so she didn't win. I probably need a gallop through that. Let's take care of this guy. Oh, he doesn't get anything. He's a full board. Or he's a part board, isn't he? Yeah, so I don't do anything with him. I just earn money. Ooh, amazing. We already have 1,300. That's 2,500. So then we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. Okay. New day. We earned money. Oh no, we don't earn money at the end of the day. I forgot. She's not in her second trimester. Amazing, 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 amazing. Good horse. We're gonna feed you already because you're already looking hungry. And we're gonna check for boarders. We're gonna accept both of them. We're gonna compete. Did it say which? Win the medium competition. Compete. Medium. Underqualified. Okay, so we have to make her win this one, remember. We can do that. She's gonna need a little bit more stamina, so we can do some more training on that here later. We're almost near the end. We can just gallop this. Ah, second place. Okay. Then let's go ahead and train her so we can try to get that up. But tomorrow she's definitely going to be in her second trimester, and then we won't be able to do anything else. Because we can only do one competition a day. I should have just trained her before I went back to the competition again. But I didn't think of that. So always train, I guess, before going to a competition, so that you have the ability to increase that stamina to what you need it to be. Do 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 do. Strength is what that's. Okay, we're gonna go one more. And I don't see it increasing up here. So maybe it does increase after. And I'm not even watching. I was looking at the bar. Maybe it increases after. And that's why I'm not seeing it change up there very much. Okay. I think I'm gonna end there, back to stable. I know, you're a hungry, hungry hippo. Hungry hippo! Okay, let's see what horses we have for boarding. We've got this one. A little girl! Oh, that's such a cute name. She's here for schooling. Love that. What a queen. Let's go do some schooling. She's semi-confident. Look at her. She's a, I would say that if she's not a liver chestnut, that she's a seal bay. But she's a little red in her points, that I would almost call this just a very dark liver chestnut. Very, very cute girl. Very cute girl. Look at her go. She's not even taking off at all. Oh gosh. Okay. Literally. Walk. When I do training, I'm a very verbal command person. So my horses literally understand what walk, trot, canter, and gallop actually mean. And I love that. Nope. Walking. Cantering. Walking. Cantering. We're gonna do one more, and I think we should be able to get her fully confident. I love the confidence aspect. That's beautiful. It's, I guess, in the same sense of like a taming aspect, but it is a beautiful addition to the game. I thought that was another thing. I'm surprised they didn't call this stamina. Okay. She is confident. She is fed. And then who's this? Who are you? Hello, Pepper. You are here on part board, so I don't have to do anything with you, Pepper. I just have to make sure that there's food out in the pasture for you. So we've got water, we've got food, and everybody's taken care of. Look at them, all happy horses. New day. Okay. Yep, there's Big Fatso. She is officially pregnant. So we'll give her some care here, some feed. And I don't think I can do anything with her, right? Oh, I can still do these. She's almost at her max for endurance. But none of this would increase her endurance. It would only increase exercise. So there's nothing I don't need to do there. Oh my goodness, lots of poop. You guys poop a lot. And then you guys eat a lot too. Okay. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I don't have to do anything with Pearl. I don't have to do anything with Pepper. But little girl, I do have to do something with. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. We're at about 45 minutes. And I will do a second part for this next part of the journey and us continuing on. So I have appreciated literally every single one of you guys with all of the comments, with all of the likes, with all the follows. I am absolutely baffled by the fact that I am finally kind of getting more popular on YouTube, because that has been such a hard thing for me within the last like few years. I've been able to raise every single social media platform except YouTube. And so I really, really appreciate all of the love and support that you guys have given me. Definitely check out our Discord server. I've seen a lot of you guys come and join. You can hang out. We've got a channel for Hoofprint Bay. Come and hang out. And definitely sign up for Rope and Ranch. Let me know what you think, and be with us through the journey of me completing it and moving it over to mobile, so that hopefully we can get some more people playing that are within like phones, and you guys can play it while you're out and about. And I'm just excited for that in the overall. So y'all have a great rest of your day. Take care, be safe, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!